Let's go. Boss up, baby. We back with another great video. Help you guys get up out the 9 to 5 rat race by getting these courier gigs, active income, driving gigs, auto part contracts, anything. Level up, baby. We about that. No long talk, no long intros. Let's get into it. We're going to show you guys how to be a medical courier delivery driver, how to get these contracts. I'm going to show you nationwide and how to search in your local areas. If you like that information, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and just drop a comment down below what city or state you're in, because I'm here to help everybody find work in this business, find some gig apps to make some side money. If it's just a couple of extra $100 a month, that'll help out a lot of people, or change careers, be a full-time driver. So I can't do that if I don't know where you are. I can't help you find those gigs. So drop a comment below. This is community. I want to build with you guys. Drop comments on all my videos. Say what's up, but definitely watch the videos. A lot of answers are in there. Comments you ask, but I don't be mad about the comments. If I don't answer it, then it's probably because I answered in the video. All right, so let's get into it. No long talk. Let's talk about the first medical courier company, the one that I actually worked for last year. Great company. They are called Lab Logistics. Yes, Lab Logistics. So you basically are logistical coordinating samples, blood samples, DNA samples, stool samples, vaccinations, tests for diseases. You're picking up all those samples from clinics, labs, hospitals, and transporting them to one central location, wrapping them up in ice, and shipping them off to the labs to get tested. So it's very, very important that you follow the rules, regulations, and procedures of these businesses. Make sure you have the proper carrying cases. You want to have coolers that's marked for hazardous materials. You don't want to reuse coolers that have stool samples and blood and all type of diseases in them. You want nice pouches where you can go inside the hospitals that's insulated, and you can keep samples cool on dry ice, on ice packs. You want to have all that ready, available. And this company will actually train you on that process, so you don't have to worry about not knowing that beforehand. That's what's so great about Lab Logistics. You see, they are servicing all 50 states. So I assume everyone that's watching this video should be good with finding work with this company. Of course, Alaska, Montana, Utah, it's very hard if you're not right around the big major cities, the capital cities in those states. It's very hard to find stuff. But usually if you're from the Northeast, a lot of these states are right by each other. You can get in, do the work. My route was only about 100, maybe less than 100 miles going. Got paid about 120 a day, working 2 hours. Only down part is I had to drive far to get to the drop-off location. So my route was real south of the city, but I had to drive, feel like almost 40 miles just to pick up to the drop-off location, and then another 40 miles back to my house. So that's why I kind of dropped off on it at, because that extra driving at that point wasn't really paying off for me. But like I said, the initial just driving the route, less than 100, probably less than 70 miles. It was pretty much all in the same city where I was doing my drop-offs at. So that took about an hour, and then an hour to get back up to the drop-off location. You have to be very time-sensitive, time management, because certain clinics close at different times, and they have it marked that what time you want to pick up the samples. Sometimes the lab technicians at the clinics that's drawing the blood may be a little late and maybe a little busy that day. So one day I came early and the guy wasn't ready, so I had to wait until he got everything ready for me, and actually had to come back because he had one more that he didn't put in the box. Just kind of be mindful for time and everything. But this is Lab Logistics. Drive for Us. Link to this will be down there below. You see, the things they ask for, what type of car you got, what model, what vehicle. Fuel efficient cars are best. There are some routes, some contracts where you do need larger vehicles. Usually when you picking up stuff from the airport, you do need a larger vehicle, or you're the one that's transporting all the samples from each courier to the last spot, you probably use a bigger vehicle. But in generally, when doing this courier work, you do not need a larger vehicle. Fuel efficient small vehicles are best. If you ever see around town, you might see a Lab Core vehicles or Quest vehicles. They always driving Prius or small SUVs. So that's pretty much what you need. This is Lab Logistics, and we got another one. Let's talk about it. Lab Express. This is another national company. They are in a lot of cities. You guys should not have any issues with finding work with this one. Medical specimen supplies, pharmaceutical vaccines, veterinary supplies, medical equipment, devices, you name it, you're going to be transporting it to people. This one I do not have a lot of experience or knowledge about. I haven't worked for them per se, but you see, they work closely with airlines. So you would be going to airports, dropping stuff off. They have on-demand stat schedule. So scheduled route would mostly we guys will be doing. That's the contract work. That's when you're doing the same route, the same places, the same pay weekly. And then on demand is, when they got one-off deliveries or they got some equipment that just came in and need to get to a person, you'll be responsible for delivering it. Usually you kind of might drive a little bit further, but the pay is pretty good on those. And then stat, they may just have some daily stuff that may throw into your schedule route, or it may be on demand for stat. So sometimes I had one clinic that hardly ever had anything, but every once in a while they may have something, so they'll throw that on my route. And it's kind of in between my route anyway, but I might have went there like 2 times out of 4 months. So that's kind of the stat when they need pickup delivery right away, but they're not usually as busy or need continuous service. So you see what Lab Logistics does. Lab Express. Let's see how we find the work. So we got employment and they got vendor opportunities, I believe. Opportunities. Vendor. What the heck is a vendor? Besides the app-based logistics, currently vendors provide courier services in Baton Rouge. Responsibilities of vendor work and requirement to supply a vehicle for service on local routes. Okay, so yeah, this is what the contractors are called on this site, vendors. But pretty much you are a contractor. You need auto insurance, reliable transportation, a smartphone, a federal tax ID. So they want you to be a business. You have to boss up if you want these contracts or be a vendor with this company. You need to go ahead and formulate your business, get your LLC set up with your state first, and then your EIN number. Go ahead and get your Dun and Bradstreet, followed by your business bank account, and you'll be set up to no longer get these contracts and to start building business credit and start getting some credit. You can start getting some cars and some funding in your business name. So rate is $60 per day. You're driving 60 miles. It'll take no 2 hours to go 60 miles. But so like I said, usually they give you a time frame, but like I said, 60 miles, that should take less, maybe an hour and a half at the most if you got to stop and get out the car and do things. So you're picking up a FedEx and doing about 12 pickups, or you dropping off at FedEx. You're doing 12 pickups. You're picking up from clinics, dropping off at the FedEx facility. For $60 a day for about an hour work is not bad. 60 miles, it's actually not too bad. A little part-time work. That's not full-time. That's definitely part-time. They got anything in Georgia? Nope. Oh, here's some Valdosta work and various general markets. So they have what they have available right now, but that doesn't mean they don't have work in your area. This is just what they're hiring for right now. So if you're serious, interested about being a medical courier driver, you want to go ahead and keep checking back to this website, Lab Express vendors, and see when something opens up. They got Charlotte, Denver. So if you do not see your name, your city on this list, drop a comment below, let me know. But I will definitely check back frequently and see, what they got. Okay, they got Savannah. That's about 3 hours from me. $65 from Pooler to Savannah. Very good. Very good. I'm pretty sure Atlanta is locked on in with people. Anything else close? Tampa. We got Tampa, Brandon, Florida, 1:30 p.m. Ooh, that's a lot of 100 miles. So only $91 a day. And they got a couple of routes. So you can actually oh, I'm not even showing my face. You can actually multi-stack this one. Sorry, guys. This is a vendor in Florida, Tampa, Florida. You can stack this one and route 1, 2, and 3. You probably can get 2 routes out of this one. Brandon and Springfield, because all of them ending at the same place. So you possibly can stack these and make a nice money for the day. That's about a 7-hour run. 1099, EIN, business checking account, consider. You know what I mean? Boss up, go ahead and formulate your business. I do have business formation services. I do help people formulate their LLC in any state. So hit me up. I can help you with that. Small fee for my time for helping you, but I do not mind helping. Or it's a simple Google search how you formulate a business in your state. It's not hard, guys. But if you want me to help, I'm glad to help. Now we're going to come to Indeed, and this is how I actually found Lab Express and how I actually found my first courier. I didn't even know the website existed. I went to Indeed, typed in Medical Courier Independent Contractor, and I found the work. I found the jobs. So let's go ahead and let's type Atlanta, Georgia, and hit search. And they say we don't have nothing, whatever. Okay, so we hit what they suggested, I should say. And here's one, Medical Courier Connection. Courier Connection. A lot of subscribers to my Facebook group has been finding work with Courier Connection here in Atlanta. But my group is not just for Atlanta-based drivers; it's for everybody. So go ahead and drop down in the description below. I have a link directly to that Facebook group, Boss Up Side Hustles. Go ahead and join that one. It's Stat Overnight, independent contractor, Monday through Friday, 47 a year, 41 a year. So that's more looking like part-time work here. So that's how I did it. So I never really heard of Stat Overnight. I had to check them out, see what Stat Overnight is about. Stat Overnight, service in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Florida, Illinois, Tennessee. Picking up, dropping off. Must be 21 years or older, Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 7 p.m. Yep. And when you hit apply, comes here. I can submit a resume. Let's go ahead and I have an actual driving resume. Now, a lot of times these companies don't need a resume. This is one of the ones that I've seen that actually wants a resume. That is kind of weird. But most of these companies just, hit apply, you put your name, email address, and keep it moving. But, I suggest everybody, if you got time, let's go to your Word doc, go to the template, create a resume around your driving. If you familiar with AI, ChatGPT, those things, you can use those tools to help you do that as well. So, question from employer, like I said, most of the information they want is where you are, with your name, phone number, like that, and you submit your application, and they call you back or send you an email for further instructions. But what I always teach on this channel, guys, I teach send the initial application, then call, and then email again, and then wait a week go by, we don't hear anything, send another email, don't hear anything, and then call again. You know what I mean? You got to bug them. You got to be in these people's face. They have hundreds, if not thousands. If they're a national company like these, I've shown people contacted them trying to get work, especially after they see videos like these. They get flooded with calls and emails and applications. So You want to be first. So make sure you have your notification bell turned on when I drop these videos. You don't want to miss out. But yeah, so this is those three. I gave you 3 ways to find. I actually gave you 4 companies. If you paid attention to the end of the video, I appreciate you. And I want to invite you guys out to the free Facebook group as well. If you need consultation around business credit or just finding contracts in your area, creditk.com, creditkae.com is my booking website. We can book a consultation. $50 for a whole hour of my time. I give you everything that's in my head, all my secrets, all my strategies to find contracts or to get business credit and get money to get rolling. All right, let's go. I appreciate you. Until next time, man, drop a comment below. Let me know where you're from. If you just appreciate the video, just say, what up, Kay? Go ahead and get your head retwisted, but you look crazy. You know what I mean? Look out for me. All right, later.